We're very much influenced and interested in new ways of looking at the world through these interdisciplinary collaborations with those different mindsets and different fields of practice.
Partnership for Uncertain Times is a project partnership between the University of South Australia and the Australian Network for Art and Technology to really bring visibility to South Australian artists working at the intersection of art, science and technology. Our project has been very generously funded by Art South Australia, the University of South Australia, and of course our collaborating partner, ANAT. We've commissioned 4 South Australian artists to develop creative and experimental works that expand in their practice. The 4 featured artists are Brad Darkson, Catherine Truman, Nikki Sparoo, and myself.
The 4 artists featured just came to mind as standouts, and I absolutely love that each of the artists are really different in their approaches and practice.
We were really placing emphasis on process, so rather than asking the commissioned artists to develop perfected finished artworks, we gave them this year-long time to really be in the studio, to be collaborating and to kind of explore and experiment, and that then became part of the outcome. That's been the center point or the focus of the project. We've branched out and had a wide variety of other project activities and outcomes. We've developed a series of workshops, and we're developing a catalogue which is both a physical hard copy catalogue and online. Another outcome is the exhibition at the end of the project, and that will also incorporate a series of artist talks. So it was very important to us that we have this wide variety of activities in the project, unfolding and happening in person and online, and that meant that we can reach this kind of wider national and international audience, as well as importantly our local South Australian audience.
ANAT's ethos of practice is all about opening up spaces for process and experimentation to happen. We're really interested in that idea of uncertainty and going deeper into those broader concepts and themes.
We live in these uncertain times, for example, climate change, AI, biosecurity, war, so we're surrounded by it, we grapple with it every day. So we thought it was really imperative that we explore this idea of the artistic and creative process, particularly again with artists who work across disciplinary boundaries, because they're constantly having to renegotiate with their practice, but also collaborators from different fields. And so we thought it would be pertinent and relevant that audiences could see the value in that within these uncertain times.
Part of the interest from Deirdre and myself to get the project happening was to profile the work of some really specific South Australian-based artists who are working in the fields of art, science and technology.
This kind of cross-disciplinary conversation, it's really highlighting for me opportunities and ways for moving forward. I think this is just a starting point for that journey.